Hello and welcome. Today we are going to talk about 9 tips to help you have a smooth Facebook Live, okay? I am Debbie Dunford and welcome to today's Daily Dose of Awesome, your 15 minutes of education, inspiration, motivation so you can get your day going right. Make sure you hop on. As you're hopping on, say hi, tell me where you're coming in from. And tell me what kind of day you're having with the emojis down below. Tell me what kind of day you're having. Hello, Helena. Welcome. Lost my train of thought. I was going to say something else, but we'll skip that because I forgot what I was going to say. But welcome. I'm so glad to be with you today. And I am Debbie Dunford. And I am privileged and honored to be a mentor here in Elite Marketing Pro for the Fast Track Mentors, or for the Fast Track group. Let's see who is hopping on with us today. Helena, hey, Ron from Richmond, California. Okay, Juan, hi. Kevin, hey, from Denver. We were just in Denver last weekend we were in Colorado Springs, but drove through Denver to go to a karate tournament for our kiddos. It was a whirlwind of a weekend for sure. Southern California. Hey, Wendy. Robert from Maryland. Awesome. Thanks so much for saying hi. And if you missed it, I'd love to see in the comments your favorite an emoji that expresses how you're feeling right now. Okay. Want to see kind of where we're at, get a feel for how we're feeling right now. Hopefully we're feeling good, but maybe we're not. So these tips, these are 9 tips that we're going to go over today to help you with your Facebook Lives. Tell me if you have done Facebook Lives before, or if you're still just waiting for that right time to get started with Facebook Lives. You're maybe a little nervous about it, intimidated by it a little bit, which is perfectly normal. But tell me where you're at with your Facebook Lives. If you've done a bunch, if you've never done one, if you've only done 1 or 2. Let me know where you're at. Okay, let's see. Hey, Wendy, nice to see you. Chuck is on. Sharon is on. Jamel is on. Awesome. Good morning. Okay, so Wendy's saying now she's done some, but not quite comfy with it yet. I love the yet that you tacked on there because, yeah, you will get more and more comfortable with it. And, honestly, so I had been doing Facebook Lives for, how long? Close to 1.5 years before I became a mentor. And I was so nervous the first time coming on here into this group to do Facebook Lives, even though I'd done them for 1.5 years on my own. So you will get comfortable. You will. And then I kind of got uncomfortable, but now I'm getting more comfortable because you guys are great. You guys help me feel the love, so you totally make it more comfortable for me. So let's see. Okay, Lauren's done a live. At least you've done 1, okay? But that's awesome. Lauren's done 1. Stalled and prepared to begin them again starting Monday. Okay, Ron, yes. I want to hear. Message me once you do your live on Monday. I want to know about it. Robert has not done it yet. Okay, Lara's done a few. Chuck 3 to 4 times a week since June of last year. Sweet, awesome. Sharon's done a handful, getting rolling, getting more comfortable. Great. See, it just takes a few to start getting a little more comfortable, and then it just gets more and more comfortable, okay? Promise. So Nana says hi, and Juan started this week. I've done my first 2. Woohoo! Sweet. Juan, nice job. Awesome. Okay, so first of all, the first tip I have for you is to tell your fans when you're going live. And what might be the purpose of doing that? I want you to put that in the comments. What might be the purpose of telling your fans when you're going live? While you do that, I'm going to be explaining some ways you can do that, some ways you can tell them when you're going live. First thing is you can just put a post in your fan page. Previously in the day, I would try and space it out about 3 hours. That's kind of what I have heard is the time frame in between that you really want to do it. So at least 3 hours before you go live, and if it doesn't, just do it. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? What does JT or take imperfect action? Maybe that's not exactly what he says, but that's the point, is take imperfect action and just put it out there. So you can post Just type it out, say I'm gonna go live at this time tonight. You could even do a quick live saying you're gonna go live. I've done that before. It seems to work pretty well, where you're just, hey, this is a quick preview. I'm gonna be going live. This is what we're gonna talk about tonight. Can't wait to see you, okay? So you can do that. Also, this is one I haven't tried, but I'm thinking about it. Just kind of had this idea today, actually, as I was preparing for the live, the DDOA. You can schedule events on your page, right? So that's something to maybe look at and play around with. I thought, oh, maybe I can schedule the event because it's a recurring event. So that might be a possibility. That's something maybe you can let me know as you play around with that, because I think I'd like to try that as well. Then also an option from your desktop is to schedule the live, actually schedule a live. And you can do that by going to, on your desktop, go to Publishing Tools, and then go to Videos in your video library, and there's a little plus live button, and that's what you want to hit. And then instead of clicking go live, because that'll take you live, down near the bottom you want to click schedule. Okay, so you can schedule it, and then it lets people know that you're going to be going live. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so let me go back here. Let's see. Okay, so the purpose, that question I asked, what's the purpose of letting them know? To get more involvement. Yes, more engagement, Lauren said. And Wendy said the audience gives excitement to the audience. Yeah, awesome. Helena, should we do lives on our personal profile or just your business page? You know what, that is a question that has been asked a lot. That's a great question, Helena. And you know, it really just depends. It depends on where you're gonna focus and spend your time and energy on for your business. Some people build their business on their profile page, that's where they go. Some people do it on the fan page, that's where they go. So it really just depends. It's your business. You get to choose which one you want to really focus on. So just get an idea of, you know, with part of your vision and purpose for your business, have that be part of your understanding as to where you're really going to concentrate and focus your business. Does that make sense? Let me know if that helps answer your question. And Richard and Johanna, okay, awesome, are here from Southern California. Okay, so that's the first thing you can do. The second thing you can do is make sure, this may sound kind of simple, make sure you have a strong connection, okay? Because there's nothing worse. If you don't have a strong connection, then you go live and the playback it's all pixely, you know, it doesn't look great. So make sure you have a really strong connection. Wi-Fi is great. If Wi-Fi isn't available, try the 4G, you know. And if it's if the connection is super weak, then it won't even let you go live. The go live will be grayed out. So just make sure you have a really strong connection. Okay, yes, awesome. Okay, so it did answer your question. Good deal, Helena. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, the third thing is to, and my paper's getting all, it wants to go all wobbly on me. Okay, so the third thing is to write a catchy description. Okay, something that is curiosity provoking. People are curious people naturally. So you want to do something that is providing and creating that curiosity. It's piquing their interest, okay? And questions are a great way to do that. Also saying 3 steps for this, or 4 steps for this, or 5 points, or 5 tips, you know, those kinds of things. Those are helpful because that's something, oh, okay, I want to learn those 3 things that can help me or whatnot. So those are really good. Make sure you're clear in your description about what your broadcast is about. Okay, so that, because it doesn't just stay on your fan page. Sometimes you reach have an organic reach that goes to other places off of your fan page site. And so, or your profile page, wherever you're going from. And so it goes to more than just the people that you're connected with, right? Especially if it's public. And so you want to explain well enough and be clear enough for what you're talking about so that random people don't hop on. So you don't want to say, guess what? And when it's about specifically network marketing or whatnot, you know, you want to be a lot more specific than just a general, okay? Give me some likes or hearts if this is making sense so far. I want to make sure that you're with me and that this is making sense. Okay, so the fourth thing is, did you know you can ask the viewers to subscribe? Because like I just mentioned, they're not always already connected to you. So you can simply ask them, you know, consider subscribing. And then how you do that, want to make sure you know how to tell them, is that you want to ask them to like your page, and then say next to that there's the following button, and under following you want to select see first, so that you can make sure and get notified when I'm going live. Okay, so that's how you can ask them to subscribe. Thank you for the likes and hearts. Good to know. Good to get that feedback that things are making sense. Okay, good. Adara says, sounds good. Wendy, makes sense. Awesome, thanks. Ron, some hearts. Thank you so much. Okay, then let's see, the fifth thing. Oh, thanks. Lots of hearts and colorful. Thanks. A little rainbow of hearts. Thanks, Richard and Joanna. Okay, so the fifth thing is to just say hello to people by their name. You know, a person's name is their identity. And so by calling them by name, you are helping them feel important and show that, because all people are important, and you don't want to take away that awesome opportunity to let them know and show them that you appreciate and value them and you feel like they're important simply by calling them by name. Okay, so make sure that you say hello by name. That's the fifth thing. The sixth thing is broadcasting longer. If you're broadcasting longer, then, you know, if it's only 30 seconds, it doesn't give the Facebook a lot of time to put it out there and to say, hey, this person is live. It doesn't give them much time to do that, and for people to then hop on and then get good content, right? So what you want to do is go a little longer, you know, maybe shoot for, I can't remember how long my first one was. I felt like it was forever. Oh, sorry, my little boys, I don't know if you can hear, they're knocking at the door. So sorry about that if you can hear. Just a minute, guys. But so what was I saying? What was my train of thought? Oh, so I think my first live was like 3 to 5 minutes, and it felt like eternity, okay? And that's okay to start out with. And then you want to try and get it longer, because you can provide more value, you can reach more people, have more people get opportunity to learn more from you. So you want to shoot for those longer broadcasts, okay? And then, okay, Leanne says, hi from Australia, I think. I'm horrible if that is the wrong flag. I apologize. Can't remember if it's Australia or Britain. Sorry. Tell me which one it is, Leanne. I want to get it right. Wendy asks how long. There's not really like a specific set time. You're just wanting to get out there and provide value, and as much value as you can give them, and that people are going to want to stay for, right? So you're not going to go on for hours, more than likely, right? So I don't know, you know, just whatever feels right to you, and that length will come naturally. That's what's happened for myself and for my husband. It was kind of 3 to 5 minutes when we first started, and then it's gotten naturally a little longer. We're, I don't know, between 10 and 15 minutes now. It just kind of naturally happens because we understand more what to say, we have a better idea of what we're saying, so it just kind of comes naturally. So Sharon has the same question. Yeah, hopefully, let me know if that answers your question. Sorry, my little guy, my 4-year-old, is like banging on the door, wiggling the handle. I locked it because I knew he would do that. He's supposed to go talk with his older brothers, but they're apparently not helping right now. So I apologize if you can hear. Jason, just a minute. I'll be out in just a minute. Okay, so then, okay, so the seventh thing, so yeah, did I say, let me know if that answers your question, Sharon and Wendy? I know it's not very specific, and I apologize for that, but that's kind of, it'll just naturally get a little bit longer and longer. Yeah, Wendy, awesome. 10 to 15 works for me. Time to acknowledge audience and make points. Yeah, absolutely. And you know, some people do it longer. It's just whatever works for you, whatever works for your audience, you know, just kind of get a feel for how long they're on, how much they want to listen. And that comes, you know, the audience participating and being on during a live comes with time. Okay, so be patient with yourself. Give yourself, let yourself know that it's okay. It's okay if people aren't hopping on right now. Most people will catch the replay, and that's okay. You can do this. It'll work, okay? So, and Sharon said, yeah, kids, I know. Yeah, they're interesting and fun. Okay, so Helena, the reason we do this is from home with them. Oh, they're the reason we do this from home with them. Yeah, kids. Yep, for sure. Okay, so the seventh thing is make sure you have some kind of closing line to signal the end of the broadcast. Okay, so you don't just want to leave it. You know, you're having a conversation with someone, right? So you want to just, how do you naturally end things with people? You usually end the conversation when you have conversations with friends or family or whatnot. Good chat, or, you know, that's a little different than you'd end the live, but you get the idea. Like, you're going to say goodbye to the person that you're talking to in a natural conversation. And that's what you're doing. That's what a live is a conversation. And that's why the comments are so great, because it is interactive. Okay, so Leanne, Sharon, awesome. And then Leanne says, that's true. It finally happened for me this week. Awesome. Way to go. Congrats. So I think Leanne, I don't know why I'm calling you Leanne. So Lee, what you are saying, if I understand right, is that you finally got some interaction this week as you were live. Okay, that's awesome. And Helena says a CTA, yep, have the call to action. That's exactly what we're saying. And thanks for watching. See you next time. And I'll be going live again at this time. And then, yes, make sure you get that call to action in with them. Sometimes the call to action can simply be join us every Tuesday, if you go live every Tuesday at this time. Or if you've got it scheduled ahead and planned ahead, which I highly recommend, then you can also say, join me this day, we're going to talk about this. Okay, so they have, it kind of closes, or it kind of opens a loop to go, ooh, and builds that curiosity for next time. So those are great. Make sure you're closing it. And then the eighth thing is just be creative. Go live often. You know, if you're following the Sables marketing plan, you know, the focus is once a week. Make sure you're going live once a week. Just do it. Just get on there, because honestly, the first time you go live, I was terrified, you guys. I was a mess. And the cool thing is, and maybe you don't know this, you can decide once you go live and end the video, it says keep, or I can't remember the other one, but it's like cancel it or like ignore it or delete it. You can choose that. So I did that over and over because nobody was watching my live, because chances are they're not going to. So I think I probably did my first live like 10 times, and I just kept deleting it and then going live again, like practicing it again, so push live and then talk some more. I was like, oh yeah, you know, I just didn't like it. I messed up. So I clicked delete, you know, finished it, deleted it, and then went live again. So it really, you can do it. It's gonna be okay, and just delete it if you're like, that was awful. But another trick too, though, is, you know what? Just leave it up there and not look at it for 3 days, okay? And then it's probably, once you do that too, it's probably better than you thought it was. So I kind of wish I'd known that trick the first time I went live. But, you know, you can do it whatever you feel comfortable with. Just take the action. Just get it out there. And as you're first starting out, if you're on that phase 1 of the Sables, you should be doing 1 a week. Hey, you can do it. And you can repurpose content. Take DDOAs that you've watched in the past and put your own spin on it and say it. That's all you really need to do. That's a perfect place to first start getting your content. And it's easy too, because you're here. And then the 9th thing, tip that I have for you, let me go back because some people are, okay, Tracy's saying I missed number 7. Let me see and I'll help you out. It's the closing line, having some kind of closing line or signal to end the broadcast and the call to action, okay? Lee says, I know what you're talking about. Cool, awesome, glad we're connecting there. Helena says, it's easier than most think to create content, but share knowledge that you know or learn something new. Invest time. And it says see more. I don't know if I can see more, but yeah, it really is. It was so daunting for me and so scary at first. And, but you just got to do it. If because that is the number one, that's one of the main things that Facebook shows is Facebook Lives. They really connect to those first and show those a lot more than anything else. Lauren, I did the same thing, didn't watch it, and then a lot of people watch the replay. Sweet. Okay, so just, okay, I did it, I'm done, move on and go on, and then don't worry about it. Watch it 3 days later if you need to. Tracy, okay, awesome, thanks. Yeah, no problem, Tracy. So, so the last thing is, when do you go live? When is the best time to go live? Well, that depends on your audience, okay? So, do you know where to go so that you can know when your audience is on? The best time of day is actually shown, at least on your fan page. If you're on your profile page, I'm actually not sure. I've never tried because I'm on my fan page. But in your insights on your fan page, did you know this? In your insights on your fan page, you can go to and click on posts, and then it'll show you when your fans are online. And it's this scale of, you know, time of day. And I think it's spread out. You can look at a 7-day period, I believe. And it'll show when your peak times are that your fans are online or on Facebook. So pick one of those peak times and go live then, because then you have more chance of it being shown to more people, right? So yeah, so go live during those peak times to have the more opportunity to have people coming and engaging with you on your live at that time. Wendy, reading my mind, awesome. Is that same in a biz page? Yeah, so the business page, I'm on my fan page, yeah, my business page. And so yes, you go to insights and then the posts, and then it'll show you, it says there's tabs at the top, and the first tab that pops up is when fans are online. So that should give you that information, okay? So that is it for today. Put a hashtag value if this was helpful for you. I'd love to get that feedback. Oh, good, thanks, Lee. Thanks for that tip. Yeah, no problem. Love to know if this was helpful for you, and I'd honestly love for you to come back and on this DDOA in the next week, come back and post and just say, I did my live, okay? So especially if you haven't done it before, that is your challenge. That is my call to action to you guys, to come back, and once you've done a DDOA from right now on, well, today's Friday, so from right now clear till next Friday, I want to hear that you've done a live, and I want you to come and post it in the comments, okay? That's my challenge to you. Let's see. Okay, good. We're getting some good value. Is fan page the same as the business page? Yeah, so your fan page that you create, you can turn it into a business page. Like there's a way to just, it's basically like saying, select, yes, I want this to be a business page. So you create your fan page, and it's been a long time since I've done it, so I apologize, I don't have more specific information on it. But from your fan page that you've created, you don't have to create anything else. It's just now you're saying, kind of like you're clicking a switch with Facebook and saying, yes, this is my business page. So hopefully that makes sense. I apologize, I don't remember. It's been so long since I did it. I do not remember specifics of where you do that, but yes, in your fan page somewhere, you make sure that happens. And so yes, your fan page and your business page, basically yes, are the same thing. Hopefully that answers your question. Always some great nuggets. Awesome, great. Some value, sweet. Okay, love you guys. This community is so great, and I so appreciate you spending your time with me. I want to make sure and give you that value because you're spending your time here, and I don't take that lightly. So I'm glad that it was valuable for you. And Ron, thank you. Always good to see you here on DDOA too. I really appreciate all of you being here. Have a fantastic day. Join the DDOAs every Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern and 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.